Hello everyone, this is Sadia Malik and today we are going to do the vocabulary and grammar exercises of unit number 17. The name of the unit is What You Do Is What You Are, and this is from the first year English compulsory course. This is the new course for the year 2020 and 2021. So the first exercise is about prefixes. So first of all, let's talk about what prefixes are. A prefix is a group of letters placed before the root of a word. For example, the word unhappy consists of the prefix un, which means not, combined with the root or the stem of the word happy. The word unhappy means not happy. So prefix, as the word suggests, pre means before. So these are the group of words which are placed before the root word, and that changes the meaning. There are some negative prefixes also. As the word suggests, negative means that they mean the opposite of the root word. Negative prefixes change the meaning of the root word to its exact opposite. And some of the negative prefixes are the ones that I have put in the boxes here. Anti or anti. For example, antiseptic means opposite to being septic. Contra means again contradict, opposite. Counter is to go against something. D, whenever you use D with any root word, it changes the meaning into its opposite. Depressed, decrease. Dis does the same thing. DIS and DYS. Dis also means the opposite of one. For example, like and then dislike. Ill also comes at the beginning of a root word. For example, legal and then illegal. And then IM, it also does the same thing. It changes the meaning of the word into its opposite. Incorrect, irregular, mistake, nonsense, unhappy. So all these prefixes, 12 of them, they change the meaning of the word to its total opposite, and they come at the beginning of the word. So in the next exercise, what we are going to do is we are going to change the words that we have into its opposite by using these negative prefixes. So these were the words given in your exercise: wrap, use, agree, engage, behave, understand, fold, spell, connect, close. And these are the opposite: wrap, unwrap, use, misuse, agree, disagree, engage, disengage, behave, misbehave, understand, misunderstand, fold, unfold, spell, misspell, connect, disconnect, close, disclose. So you might be asking that is there a rule or a spelling rule which tells you which prefix to use with which word, but this somehow is more irregular. There is no rule to it. In some cases, for example, ill always come with an L word. So that is one of the things that you can keep in mind. But otherwise, these prefixes and suffixes, they have been borrowed from Latin and Greek languages basically. So there is no set rule to suggest which prefix should come where, and this the only way that you can learn them is if you read more. If you read more literature, if you read more English essays, etc., you will be more accustomed to it. Now the next exercise is changing words into different parts of speech. So, but mainly because they are nouns and adjectives. So I'll tell you that there are a lot of suffixes that you can use to change a root word into either the noun or the adjective. So the first one is changing the root word into nouns. Now in the first column, the words that you are, or you can say a group of words that you are seeing are the ones which change the root word into noun. A-N-T, double E, for example, A-N-T, assistant, double E, referee, E-N-C-E, for example, difference, E-R or O-R, teacher, teach, teacher, E-R-Y, bake, bakery, E-S-S, wait, waitress, F-U-L, spoon, spoonful, grateful, thankful. I-N-G can be added to a root word to change it into an adjective and a noun also. For example, painting, here is a noun. I-O-N, we can use I-O-N with a root word to change into a noun. Decorate, decoration. I-S-M can be used, for example, Judaism. I-S-T can be used, flower, florist. M-E-N-T can be used, measure, measurement. So when you use these suffixes, the root words, they change into nouns. This is one way you can tell whether a word is a noun or a verb or an adjective. It can help you in guessing the part of speech. If the word ends with these suffixes, the word is bound to be a noun. Now coming to the next one. In the same way, there are some suffixes that you can use to change a word into an adjective. For example, OUS is the most famous way of, or the most common way of changing a root word into an adjective. Danger, dangerous. ING can also be used, exciting. But you need to make sure that all these adjectives are coming with a noun. For example, dangerous journey, exciting adventure. AL can be used, profession, professional. FUL can be used like hopeful. LESS, less, can be used with a root word to change it into an adjective, hopeless situation. LY can be used friendly, friendly manner. ABLE can be used with the root word, for example, comfort, and then comfortable, comfortable chair. Only Y can also be used, for example, sunny, cloudy, dirty, but you can use it with a noun. Sunny day, cloudy morning, dirty clothes, etc. IVE is another suffix. If you put it with any noun or verb, it changes into an adjective. For example, attract, attractive, create, creative. So in your exercise, most of the words are either nouns or adjectives. The way to tell whether it's an adjective or not is to see whether it comes before a noun. So for example, here he was acting in a very childish way. Way is a noun, and so childish becomes your adjective. She looked unhappy. She started to cry. So here we have used the word, the prefix un, to change this word. He passed his exam. He was successful for the second time. So here successful has been, succeed has been changed into successful. The team that he supported was able to win the championship. So champion is being changed into a noun, championship. I couldn't find any weakness in his theory. NESS, whenever you use NESS with something, it becomes a noun. He wants to be a mathematician, CIAN. This is a suffix that we use with a root word, so it changes into a noun, a person, mathematician, musician, etc. There were only a handful of people at the match. We have used full with hand to show that is an adjective, very few people. The road was too narrow, so they had to widen it. This is a verb. So whenever you have to use en, it usually ends up into a verb, widen, strengthen. And there are some other words with which you use en as well. I think you should reconsider. Here, consider is a verb as well, and we have used re with it. So it means again. You should reconsider your decision. It may not be the best thing to do. And the last one is, you need a combination of motivation. So TION again is a suffix. Whenever we use it with any root word, it changes into a noun. So this is how you can tell, by using prefixes and suffixes, how words can change into some other part of speech. Now the next topic is about adverbs. We all know that adverb is a part of speech, and adverbs, as the word suggests, add verbs. They add some information to the verb. They tell us how the action has taken place, where the action has taken place, when the action has taken place, what is the frequency of it, in which manner it was taken place. So all these are the jobs of adverbs. So adverbs tell you more about the action, more about the verb. Now the question is where to place them. You can't just place adverbs anywhere. So the main function of adverbs is to tell you more about the verb. So one basic, very easy rule should be to place adverbs as close to the verb as possible. But then there are some rules. You can't say that these are definite rules, but they are rules which are commonly followed. If it is an adverb of time, you can use it at the beginning of the sentence. For example, tomorrow, yesterday, sometime. Tomorrow I'm leaving for Calcutta. Sometimes we feel as if we do not belong to this group. But again, this can be put at the end also. I'm leaving for Calcutta tomorrow. So if your focus is basically on the time, you have to bring it first. But if you are giving them the news that you are leaving for Calcutta, then tomorrow can come at the end. Again, I'm telling you that there aren't any hard and fast rules about it. Then adverbs can come in the middle also. For example, most of your adverbs of frequency, they just come before the verb. Often, rarely, never, always. So they usually come before the verb, right before the verb. Often come late, rarely seen doing this, never, has he ever, etc. So they are going to come right before the verb in the middle of the sentence. And the last one is there are some adverb of manners, they usually come at the end. For example, correctly, quickly, etc. They can come at the end also, but there are instances in which the adverb of manner has been used with the verb as well. Place usually comes at the end. The father is sleeping upstairs, so you can't say upstairs father is sleeping. So the place usually comes at the end. And the time also comes at the end if it is not the main news, if it is not the main information. So you can put them in the end as well. But as far as adverb frequency are concerned, I'll be more focused on this, that these usually come before the verb in the middle of the sentence. Now look at your exercise. Now never is a frequency adverb, so it comes before understood, which is your main verb. I had never understood her. My friend completely forgot my birthday. So here completely can come at the end also, but even here it is fine because you're focusing on the information that she completely forgot it. He quickly got dressed. Again, quickly can come at the end because this is your adverb of manner, but here it is also fine. He got dressed in a hurry because this is a phrasal adverb, so this would come at the end. She at once realized her mistake, and again at once can come at the end or at the beginning also, depending what kind of information you want to give. If you are basically showing the shock, so you can put it at the beginning. At once she realized her mistake. Or you can take it at the end also. She realized her mistake at once. We have often, this is frequency, so this is going to come before the verb. We have often invited to parties at the weekends. She has done everything. She has even been a soldier. Again, frequency. I've almost finished, on again frequency, so right before the verb. Could you please switch off? So it is going to come after it. After the verb, switch off the light. We usually go, again frequency, so it is going to come before the verb. Your swing machine is just needs some oil, so just again frequency is going to come before the verb. It will probably rain in the evening. Again, this is more like conjecturing, so this is going to come before the verb as well. So most of your adverbs, if they are adverbs of frequency, they are going to come before the verbs. The time and the adverb of place can come either at the beginning or at the end, depending on what kind of information you are going to give. If your information is about the time, then the time can come at the beginning. But if your information is about the main action, then the time can go at the end as well. I hope you understand. If you have any problem, please do ask in the comment box. Like the video, share it with your friends, also subscribe to my channel, and last but not the least, thank you for watching.